loud slamming door hears in the whole house when you got home. Why and what's wrong? Your mom asked in shock. You didn't answer her. You just walked straight to your room and slammed the door again. You throw your bag on the bed and screams out of frustration. Why do you think I also want to marry you? You are not satisfied yet as you kick the boxes of shoes that are arranged on the floor. You sigh and sit on the floor as you hit your head and start tearing up. You and Jungkook had a fight again. Your good company slowly broke after you got engaged. You met Jungkook in a business conference in France. He sat next to you at that time. That's why you often ask him a question when you don't understand the speaker. Unfortunately, he answered you well. After 1 week, you met again in your country by a friend, and that's when you exchange numbers and other information. Slowly, you became friends and reached to the point where you became so close to each other. As you became close, your parents also became buddies, but you two didn't know that they were planning to arrange the two of you. Without you knowing, Jungkook has started falling for you. But when the time that he was about to confess to you, you accidentally heard your parents talking about your marriage. You are the type of person who doesn't want to be dictated to in your decision, especially about getting married. Of course, you want to marry the person you love. So you told Jungkook and you promised him that you won't agree to the decision of both your parents. At first, Jungkook didn't speak because he already loved you at that time. But later on, he also agreed after you promised in front of him that you would never fall for Jungkook. What happened is like the truth untold. Jungkook lost his chance to tell you that he loves you because he knows you only see him as a friend. Both of you promised each other that you wouldn't agree to get married. He tried hard to forget his feelings for you, although it was hard on his part since you see each other often. It's not easy for him to move on. He tries to smile in front of you, but deep inside you don't know he was broken. His attitude towards you hasn't changed. He's still sweet and caring. But everything changed when you suddenly agreed to marry him. You didn't expect that you also fell for him later on. The problem is at that time, Jungkook was already moved on from you. He got angry. He felt you were just playing with him. Little by little, your communication gradually lost because he was avoiding you after you got engaged. You tried to talk to him, but he always avoids talking about the two of you. You also start getting pissed since you don't know why he became like that. Jimin poured Jungkook's glass of whiskey and gave it to him. Thank you, as he drank the whiskey straight and placed the glass in front of him. Did something happen? Jimin asked. He bit his lips and played the glass. We fought again. You know, bro, every time we fight, I'm also the one who gets hurt in the end. Why don't you and YN discuss your problem properly instead of avoiding each other or fighting? I can't understand why she wants to marry me, even though she doesn't have feelings for me. Does she want me to suffer for the rest of my life? If she just wants to marry me because she's afraid of losing me as her friend, then there is no need for that. I'm still here as her friend. She has no idea what I went through just to forget my feelings for her. Every time I saw her, my heart broke. It will be unfair to me that she will marry me even though she doesn't like me. because I'm sure I fall for her again. No matter how many times I deny that I don't love her anymore and make myself believe that I move on with her, still the truth comes. The truth that she is still in my heart. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, but you still can't sleep thinking about Jungkook. Why of a sudden he changed and got angry with you until you receive a text notification on your phone. You got up from lying down and sat on the bed. Finally, he texted you back. A few months ago, you received a text from a known number. Did anyone wants to talk to me? Please, I really want to die. That was the text you received. At first, you didn't pay attention to it. Maybe it could be a scam or something. But later on, you can't forget that person who texted you. In your thought, what if that person really needs someone to talk? And since you have an extra number that you don't use, you thought that you should use that to communicate with that person. So you replied to the person using your other number. Do you have a problem? And that's when you found out that he just texted a random number, but you were the only one who replied. You agree not to share information with each other since you just wanted someone to talk to about this problem. Later on, you found out that he is in love with his friend, but his friend does not have a feelings for him. So you advise him to just move on because at the end of the day, he will also the one who will be hurt. Once a week, he texted you with an update of his life about how hurt he is. You can see or hear him, but you know he was really broken. Soon, you feel comfortable to him as you start sharing your feelings. You also told him that you also start falling in love with your friend, but you're afraid that he doesn't love you. He also gives you an advice until you two texted more often. I'm sorry if I replied late. Do you have a problem? It's okay, at least you still replied on me. We fought again. What a coincidence. Me and her also fought. That's why I'm drinking, cause I miss her so badly. Don't tell me until now you still haven't told him your feelings. How can I tell him? He always avoids me. How about you? I thought you've had moved on from her. That's what I was thinking too. I thought I was okay, but no. I hurt her being my fiance because I still love her. But what can I do? I want her to be happy with the man she loves. What if she loves you? That's impossible. She promised that she won't fall for me. Maybe this is the reason why we can relate to each other because we are in the same situation. Me, I'm in love with my fiance, but he doesn't love me. While I'm in love with her, but she just saw me as her friend. So what's your plan now? I don't know. Maybe talk to him again? You? I don't know either. I drown myself in whiskey for now. Good luck to you as you enter conversation with your unknown friend. You lean your head on the headboard while looking somewhere. Should I cancel the wedding now? The next day, you went to Jungkook office again to try to fix your problem. You went there after office hours so you wouldn't disturb him from his work. What are you doing here? He asked. Want you offer me to sit like the old times? He look at you deeply and say, I'm busy YN. This is what he always tells you every time you want to talk to him. But you already lost your patience. How long will you avoid me, Jungkook? You are not the Jungkook that I know. What have I done wrong to you? You really want to know? Because you are selfish. I'm hurting because of you. You know why he said that? Because you suddenly agreed to marry him. Maybe he's right, you are selfish. Okay, I know why you get mad at me. Then fine. Just cancel our wedding. Huh? If I hurt you because I decided to marry you, then just cancel our wedding. If you are busy, then don't worry. I will cancel our wedding myself. Sorry if I hurt you. You said with teary eyes and left his office. After you left, Jungkook realized that there will be no marriage between the two of you anymore. As he throws all the things on his table, regretting why he didn't talk to you properly while there is still a chance. He follows you, but unfortunately you already left. He called you, but you purposely don't answer his calls. You go to where you and Jungkook used to go and shout, Jungkook Papo! As you burst into tears. You check your phone and you have 76 missed calls from Jungkook. You hate me, right? Then why are you calling me? You added, and about to throw your phone but you changed your mind. Instead, you text your unknown friend. We already broke up. Later on, you receive a text. What? What happened? Why do we really have the same fate? My fiance also wants to cancel our wedding. Really? That's what I said to my jerk fiance too. That's when Jungkook wonders why the same thing always happened to him and with his unknown friend that he has been telling about his problem for months. He started to doubt that you and his friend are the same person. I know we agree not to ask about our personal information, even calling to each other. But can I call you now? Since you really want to talk to someone, you agree. After you say yes, your phone automatically rang. As you answer, hello? Jungkook can't believe it, as you cried out loud after recognizing your voice. Finally, Jungkook realized that the girl he loves also loves him. Where are you? I want to see you. He also got shocked after recognizing his voice. Jungkook? Is that you? Yes, it's me. So you are the person I always talk about my feelings? How did this happen? I don't know. Maybe our fate will help us so we can know our true feelings for each other. Where are you? At the place we always go. Don't live there. I'm going to see you. Please don't cry. It breaks my heart to hear you crying. But I want to cry. I'm coming there. Just wait for me. As he hung up the call and rode in his car. But before he completely hung up the phone, YN, I love you so much. Me too. I love you. Finally, you said your feelings to each other. After a few minutes, Jungkook came crying, as you couldn't stop yourselves to hug to each other. The end. Thank you for watching Kubis. Good night.